From her fairly shaky beginning as the star of Grease 2, Michelle Pfeiffer's big-screen career has flourished with the likes of The Witches of Eastwick and The Fabulous Baker Boys. After taking a 4-year break to be with her family, she's now as busy as ever. Her new film, Cherie, follows on from appearances in Stardust and Hairspray.
Won't you join my son and me for a pot of tea, madame?
That's so kind. I'd be delighted.
The last few years, you seem to have been mega busy again.
I know.
Into it.
I know.
Was that a conscious decision, or did the right scripts just come along?
I think
at the
it
right
just
time?
happened. I think that I was missing work. Then the scripts were there, and I think it just so happened. But then sometimes it's probably more about your mindset. You know, the fact that you want to go back to work, things then become more appealing to you.
Cherie reunites Pfeiffer with her Dangerous Liaisons director Stephen Frears, the adaptation of French author Colette's most famous story of a retired courtesan who begins an affair with a man less than half her age. In the film, he's played by Keira Knightley's boyfriend Rupert Friend. Now, I was reading that you were saying about how all your leading men seem to be getting younger and younger. Does that make your job particularly fun?
Interesting.
I think many women would say they'd like your job.
It's not dull. They all have this incredible youthful energy, and it sort of infuses you, you know, and it's very contagious. And I've also been lucky that they've just been really great guys.
Michelle's keeping a busy schedule. Right now she has a second film out in the States, but as ever, she thinks it's harder for older women to get parts than it is for the men. Do you find it funny that a lot of the interviews end up asking you about your age and things? And do you end up feeling like, wow, how old am I? Am I 100 years old or something?
No, I'm 50. And no, not a lot of interviews, but every interview. I expected that. I mean, it can't. First of all, I've been getting that since I was 35. That was sort of the magic number. Yeah, I mean, 35-year-old men don't get... So what is it getting older now? Are you still getting the same... I mean, it'd be ridiculous.
Yeah,
Can you imagine asking Tom Cruise that? I mean, so I don't know, it's confusing.
Michelle actually turned 51 this week. It's hardly over the hill, is it? But in roles like Cherie, she is at least proving that it's not always a case of half a century and you're out for those women in Hollywood. Steve Hargraves, Sky News.